Forest survival trial sends aliens into panic, human builds treehouse by S. The coalition's annual survival exchange was supposed to foster mutual understanding between species. Representatives from across the galaxy were dropped into the vast forests of Lira Prime with only basic supplies, to endure 7 days and nights without outside aid. For the Valari, it was a sacred rite. For the Zioth, it was a military test. For the Thrivians, it was a horrifying ordeal reluctantly endured for the sake of diplomacy. For the lone human rookie in this year's trial, it was summer camp. 1. Into the green. Trell, a Thrivian botanist pressed unwillingly into the trial, trembled as he stepped off the shuttle. The forest canopy towered so high that the sky seemed like a memory. Strange cries echoed from the shadows. Claws scratched bark. Fangs gleamed between leaves. 7 days, Trell muttered. We will never survive 7 minutes. Beside him, the human participant stretched, cracked her knuckles, and grinned. Her name was Sergeant Maya Chen, though she insisted everyone just call her Maya. Smells like pine, she said cheerfully. Not bad. Little damp, but nothing we can't work with. Trell stared at her, horrified. Do you not hear the predators circling us? Maya shrugged. Forests are always like this. At least it's not raining. 2. Panic in the undergrowth. The first night fell quickly. Valari warriors lit ceremonial torches, their feathers bristling in nervous patterns. Zioth soldiers locked themselves into a perimeter, tendrils twitching with tension. The Thrivians huddled together, keening softly. And then came the sounds. Growls from the dark. Branches snapping. A guttural roar that sent the entire camp scattering into chaos. Death is upon us, Trell cried, scrambling behind a boulder. Valari torches guttered out. Zioth weapons fired blindly into the trees. Pandemonium spread through the clearing. Maya, meanwhile, was climbing. While the others panicked, she scaled a massive tree with the ease of a squirrel, rope slung over her shoulder, knife between her teeth. She reached a sturdy branch, wedged herself in, and began hacking away smaller limbs. Trell peered up through the gloom, shivering. What in the name of the ancestors are you doing? Building a treehouse, Maya called down. 3. Instincts at work. By dawn, the clearing looked like a battlefield. Broken branches, scattered weapons, and terrified aliens littered the ground. No one had slept. But high above, nestled in a crude platform of lashed-together branches and woven leaves, Maya stretched and yawned. Best sleep I've had in weeks, she announced as she descended. You all look like hell. The Zioth commander rounded on her, furious. How can you be so calm? We were surrounded by predators. Yeah, Maya said, brushing bark dust off her hands. But they don't climb well. You just gotta think vertically. The aliens exchanged baffled looks. Verticality, Trell murmured. She avoided death by changing elevation. Treehouse, Maya corrected, grinning. 4. Adaptation. Over the next days, panic continued to plague the alien participants. Spore blooms sent Valari warriors into convulsions. Camouflaged stalkers shredded Zioth armor. Even the water itself burned Thrivian gills. Each time, the aliens despaired. Each time, Maya adapted. She wove masks from leaves to block spores. She carved spears tipped with resin to pierce stalker hides. She dug shallow wells near roots to filter safe drinking water. Her treehouse expanded daily, platforms for sleeping, woven baskets for storage, even a crude raincatcher. By the 4th night, while the other species crouched in terror, Maya invited them up. Stronger branches can hold us all, she said. Safety in numbers. The Valari hissed in disbelief. We share a nest with prey animals. Maya smirked. Better than being dinner. Reluctantly, they joined her. 5. Cultural shock. Word spread quickly through the trial observers. Hidden drones relayed footage to the Coalition Council. What they saw stunned them. While veteran species floundered, a lone human built a fortress in the trees, improvised tools, and even coaxed fire to life using nothing but friction and patience. She sang while working, laughed while bleeding, and scolded predators as if they were misbehaving pets. "Look at this," muttered a Valari elder, watching a feed of Maya shooing away a six-legged carnivore with a flaming torch. "She treats death as inconvenience. This is not survival," a Zioth general growled. "This is domination." 6. Breaking point. On the 6th night, disaster struck. A pack of shadow beasts, emboldened by hunger, swarmed the base of Maya's tree. Their claws tore bark, their roars shook branches. The aliens screamed, clutching each other in terror. Maya leaned over the edge of her platform. "Persistent little guys, aren't they? This is the end," Trell wailed. "They will climb, they will tear us down." "Relax," Maya said. She reached into a woven basket, pulled out a bundle of sharpened stakes coated in sap, and began dropping them like rain. The beasts shrieked as the sticky resin glued their limbs together. When they stumbled back, Maya followed up with a torch, setting the sap ablaze. The predators fled into the dark, smoking and howling. The aliens stared at her, stunned. Maya just shrugged. Tuesday. 7. The Council's verdict. On the 7th morning, rescue shuttles arrived. Aliens stumbled aboard, exhausted, half-mad with fear. Maya sauntered up last, slinging a bundle of fruit over her shoulder, humming a tune. In the council chamber days later, Trell gave his report. His fins quivered with disbelief. "The humans," he said slowly, "are not normal." He recounted the treehouse, the tools, the fire, the way Maya treated lethal predators as problems to solve rather than existential threats. "This trial was intended to test endurance," Trell said. "For us, it was torment. For the human, it was recreation." She transformed a nightmare into a playground. The chamber fell silent. At last, the Valari elder spoke. "We intended to measure resilience. Instead, we discovered a deathworld species disguised as allies." 8. Epilogue. Back on Earth, Maya was interviewed about her experience. Cameras flashed as reporters demanded her secret. "What was it like, surviving the trial?" one asked breathlessly. Maya shrugged. "Honestly, reminded me of summer camp. I just built a treehouse, like when I was a kid. Kept the critters out, kept my friends safe. Easy stuff." Across the galaxy, countless species shuddered. For them, the forest of Lira Prime was a waking nightmare. For humans, it was just another Tuesday in the woods.